Welcome to Polytechnic Tun Syed Nasir Syed Ismail, where we begin a crucial journey to understand food safety audit in food processing area. Today, we'll be exploring the food processing laboratory to identify common hazards that could compromise food safety in the food production line. This immersive 360 degrees experience has been thoughtfully created by technologists Azaliana, Dina Izzati, and Sidi Noor Hazira to help you recognize, evaluate, and address these hazards in a real-world setting. Before we enter the lab, let's take a moment to understand what you'll gain from this experience. The objectives and learning outcomes for this tour are now being displayed. Objectives of the 360 degrees video tour to recognize and evaluate potential hazards in a food processing laboratory setting. To apply theoretical concepts in food safety management and practical application in a real-world environment. To cultivate students' ability in making informed decisions regarding hazard prevention and control. To utilize immersive technology to create an engaging and interactive learning experience. Learning outcomes by the end of this 360 degrees video tour, students will be able to recognize and describe potential hazards found in a food processing laboratory. Evaluate the severity and potential impact of each identified hazard on food safety. Suggest mitigation strategies. Propose appropriate measures to mitigate or eliminate the identified hazards. Exhibit increased awareness and understanding of safety protocols within a food processing laboratory environment. As you can see, our objectives include enhancing your hazard identification skills, applying theoretical knowledge to a practical environment, improving decision-making, and engaging in interactive learning. By the end of this tour, you'll be able to identify 12 common hazards, assess their severity, suggest mitigation strategies, and demonstrate a strong awareness of laboratory safety. We've now arrived at the heart of our tour, the food processing laboratory. Here, you'll be tasked with identifying 12 potential hazards. Let's get started by examining each section of the lab where hazards may be present. Starting with the first hazard, you'll notice that the drainage cover is not in place. This can create a very serious safety risk, as it may cause slips, trips, or falls, and could lead to contamination if water or waste spills onto the floor. Now, let's move to the next area, where you'll identify another hazardous things. As you proceed, pay attention to how each hazard can be mitigated by following proper safety protocols. Remember, your task is not only to identify these hazards, but also to assess their severity and suggest effective measures to prevent any potential incidents. Food safety is a continuous process, and your role is crucial in maintaining high standards.
We've now reached the final hazard. By now, you should be able to identify how this and the other hazards we've encountered today could impact food safety. As we conclude our tour, reflect on the importance of hazard identification and the role it plays in food safety management. You are now better equipped to handle the challenges of ensuring a safe food processing environment. Before we end this video, let's review the answers you have given. Have you found the 12 potential hazards in the food processing laboratory earlier? Good job! You have done your best. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope this exploration has provided valuable insights into the rigorous standards and practices that ensure the safety and quality of our food. As we wrap up, remember, safety begins with awareness and proactive measures. Thank you. See you again in our next PDP video.